We are totally prepared for the second option, not a preferred option. But if we take that option, it will be devastating. I can tell you that, devastating for North Korea. That's called the military option. If we have to take it, we will. He's acting very badly. He's saying things that should never, ever be said. And we're replying to those things, but it's a reply. It's not an original statement, it's a reply. But the things that he said over the last year, and if you look back, the things that he said to past administrations, North Korea is a situation that should have been handled 25 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, and 5 years ago, and it could have been handled much more easily. You had various administrations, many administrations, which left me a mess. But I'll fix the mess.
5.6 now today.
Stand.
Get straight into the details on North Korea's missile launch. This latest missile flew over Japan and landed out in the Pacific Ocean and appears to be Pyongyang's response to the UN Security Council sanctions approved earlier this week. Let's hear more from our Defense Ministry correspondent Kim Hyun-bin, who joins us on the line. Hyun-bin.
Good morning, Mark. North Korea launched what we know now was an intermediate ballistic missile early Friday morning from an area near Pyongyang. As South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff says, the IRBM was fired at 6:57 a.m. South Korea time from Sunan near the North Korean capital. It flew over northern Japan and came down in the North Pacific. Now, South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff says the missile hit an altitude of 770 kilometers and flew around 3,700 kilometers. Now, so in Washington are currently analyzing the launch to confirm what type of missile it was, but many experts say the missile was most likely a Hwasong-12 IRBM. Now, late last month, North Korea fired a Hwasong-12 over Japan, which traveled 2,700 kilometers and reached a maximum altitude of about 550 kilometers. Now, today's launch followed a similar path, but flew 1,000 kilometers further than the previous launch 17 days ago. Now, in response, the South Korean military has conducted its own ballistic missile training exercise in the East Sea. Military fired a Hyunmoo-2, which has a range of 250 kilometers. Now, the Joint Chiefs of Staff says the missile was fired considering the distance between the training ground and the Sunan airfield, the origin of this morning's provocation. And North Korea's latest launch also comes 4 days after UN Security Council slapped stronger sanctions on the regime for its sixth nuclear test conducted earlier this month.
The United States has great strength and patience, but if it is forced to defend itself or its allies, we will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea. Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself and for his regime. The United States is ready, willing, and able, but hopefully this will not be necessary. That's what the United Nations is all about. That's what the United Nations is for. Let's see how they do. It is time for North Korea to realize that the denuclearization is its only acceptable future.
Japan deployed Patriot missile launchers in central Tokyo on Tuesday, a move officials said was aimed at providing ballistic missile defense in the event of a possible North Korean missile launch. In the dead of night, military personnel rolled out 2 Patriot Advanced Capability 3 or PAC-3 interceptors at the Japanese Defense Ministry's headquarters in Ichigawa, central Tokyo, while others were deployed to Osaka and Narashino on the outskirts of the capital. Footage filmed by Japanese broadcaster TV Tokyo also appeared to show 2 launches readied near a US military base in Yokosuka.